Hey everyone, Draco Wolfthorn here. Was gonna do a review on my lantern I made. Um, I made it in ceramics class. Now, if you know me, you know I like Destiny. Um, so it does have to be based. It did have to be based off Destiny. Um, Now the reason for this is because for some reason it's coming up really dark. Um, Actually, I wonder if. Well, here it is. Yeah, that's better actually. Let's move my speaker out of the way. Yeah, I was doing a test fit, and I'm like, screw it. I'll leave it on while I videotape. I was doing a test fit to kind of like get a motion of it. So there's kind of like a leak video for you guys of what's coming up. And as you can see, move this. It is the Warlock symbol. I wonder if I can. Oh no, I can't change setting. Damn. But the Warlock symbol. Here, actually, I got a better idea. Please stand by. Now, this little flashlight deal, I received as a late Christmas present. I mean, like 2 years late. There we go. That really shows the symbol. This is the Warlock symbol. Now, as some of you know, really like the Warlock. So, of course, I had to do the Warlock. And then, moving on, I did the Hunter. Now, I went by memory, and I didn't realize how far apart I made mine. Right along here and right along here, I splattered red. I also splattered red on this one, right along in this area. And then I put like a shine over them to kind of make it look wet. Otherwise, everything else is kind of like this pale, like rustic. While everything else is, the shine is like that. But I painted this like a light blue, and then I took a brush and put black on it, and just went like this. I repeatedly did this. I'm going to have to remove this lid, otherwise I'm going to end up dropping it. The lid, I didn't know what to do with my lid. So at the time I asked my girlfriend, and this is what I did. It says friendship and love. It was her idea. If I would have known me and her were going to break up, I wouldn't have done it like that. I would have probably done the Destiny symbol. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can. Nope. And I just think I just cut my shirt. Moving on. I do like that glow, actually. I might leave that. That's pretty cool. Is, as you guys can see, Titan symbol. This one I did go a little bit black, a little bit more black on it. And I did kind of just like splatter the red on as if like blunt force just splat. And like certain spots like right here and like at the edges like right here and up here, I did wear it down to the clay. Because the Titans, they're up in the front and everything, taking all the hit. So, they're going to be a little bit more dinged than all the other classes. Now some of you guys are probably like, well, there's 4 sides. What'd you do the fourth side? Yeah, there's only 3 subclasses. Or 3 classes. Well, now that I put that down. As some of you may know, like Yurt, I think, maybe, probably knows. My favorite subclass for the Warlock oh, that looks cool on camera, is the Stormcaller. Now, the Stormcaller, the reason why it's my favorite subclass is because it does take out a lot of enemies at one time, and it chains, destruction, basically. While the Void one is my second favorite, if subclasses from the Titan, or the Taken King, not Titan King, if these new subclasses didn't come out, Voidwalker symbol would be up here. I'm going to kind of go through how I did this. This one, I took a triangle shape and cut like a little engrave so that way I knew where it was. And then I did the same over here. And then I did kind of the same, but only to about right there. And then I just went straight down and made like a diamond shape, and then I just cut everything out. Let's see if I can show a bit more of the color. And then on it really just goes dark if I just move that direction. Here, let me see if I can. Moving out of my spot, but oh well. This one, how I did this one, is I took rectangles and cut them, or traced in a kind of sideways pattern, and then took a ruler and just kind of cut, straight lines. I don't think you can see them because I did that pretty well. There is no, I don't feel any lines going between. The only line you can see is right here. That is, I think, where I had a little mess up, but it's not that bad of a mess up. And then this side, which, again, with this side, I painted a yellow and again did the black. I wanted more black on this one than that one or that one. I actually liked the way that one looked, and the least on this one in total. This one, again, I painted it yellow, and then I did the black, and I just sat there and went like this until I wore right here, this edge, and I did wear out this edge, but I didn't want to wear out this, and then I did wear out that edge. For a time there was a bit of a worn right here. There is some right here and here. But then, of course I did the splatter. And how I did this is, of course, I took, hexagon, I think it is. If I'm wrong, oh well. I just kind of went into this video. I didn't, think ahead time. But, I did the hexagon, and then I cut out, or, traced 2 triangles, but then I cut out, the top and the bottom, because I didn't want to cut out these 2, and then leave these 2, because then not much light would get through if these ones were the only ones cut out. So I cut out these ones so more light would get through. That's the only reason why these ones are cut out. And then this one was the trickiest of them all. I took a triangle, traced it out, then went down a little bit, and then traced it out so I had this gap. And then I basically flipped it and did the same down here. And left a straight line going across. And then I freehand the little etchings in it to give it kind of like a more rustic look. I did the spots by hand, and then I went as close to the middle as I could and went in with a tool and kind of carved that out, and then I rounded it. And right here, and all the little parts that come out, all do have a shine like that, and across where the red is, and again where the red is, to kind of, stick it out a little bit more, and so that way it's not blending in with this, or, just kind of just pale. Or, if I were to paint this whole thing shiny, then it would just kind of give away, all that, because all those have just a little partial that's, the nice shine. And I currently did not paint the inside, as you can see. I mean, some paint did get on the inside of some spots, like right here, because I had to go on the inside to paint because the brush wouldn't get some of the edges. And I just wanted to make sure that I could get the edging. I didn't want to leave like the edge. Here, set this down. I didn't want to leave the edge like right in here. The gray, whatever, brown, that color. And I did not paint the bottom because it would have been really sticking to the forge thingy that she fires them in. And as you can see, TC down at the bottom, that's what I mark my projects with, so that way later down the road I don't have to look back and go TD. Again, with this, I took a freehand drawn a heart, and then I took a line, went through here, and then out here, and just kind of drew those banner parts around. These parts right here are indented, same right there. I did try to make them look a little bit darker by adding a little bit black, and some of them came out too dark. I really kind of thought I should have made them come out in all actuality, like literally, come out. And then I added, well, this was already on the design, but I think it looks really good on camera because you can't see how messy it actually looks. I didn't realize how much that looked like an actual heart. It was actually supposed to be some weird design like that, which that was a pain to paint around. Then that crown, I sucked at making that crown. You can't really tell how crappy it is. It does look kind of crappy on the camera, but and I did do like a little bit of an edge to kind of symbolize, the red. See, like on the inside, there is red, which is all, this is all done in the gloss except for the edging around here. And some of it I did paint from the back, so I just kind of, put that shine on there. But yeah, this is kind of a review video on what I did. Oh, and something I didn't mention. Okay, this is purple. Then I got 2 blues and a yellow back here. Purple, blue, blue, yellow. I color coded them so that stays in the front like that. So that way you look at it and it's purple, blue, blue, yellow. So that way you go from looking at the Warlock up to seeing that symbol with that shining light right there. But yeah, that's really all. I mean, I didn't really do a lot to it. This is Draco, signing out, saying hope to see you ladies real soon. Close up with the light.